I once thought spiritual healing was a scam. Today, I help people transform their lives working with their energy. How did that happen? If someone had told me 5 years ago that I'd become a healer, I would laugh in disbelief. I was convinced that the whole energy thing is just a fraud. I studied psychology at the university. Logic and science were the foundation of my worldview. Back then, I didn't believe in anything mystical. Still studying, I started teaching dance classes. I loved that job. But I've struggled with loving myself. I pushed myself too hard. Sometimes I would leave studio at 2 a.m. I would come there at weekends to practice. I would take every possible dance class just to become a little bit better, just to feel a little bit better about myself. But no matter what I did, my inner critic remained relentless, always finding flaws. Still, I continued teaching and practicing, and at some point I realized that I want to give people more than just pretty moves. I want to guide them through life transformation. At that time, I saw only one way. I decided to make dancing from hobby to a business project, expand it, take it online. So I began preparing a launch of an online course for dancers. But life had other plans. My husband and I were in a long-distance relationship, and we decided to move in together. And for me, that meant relocating to another country. The move turned into a massive crisis for me. Adjusting to a new country was challenging enough, but I also tried to launch a new project at the same time, and I couldn't handle it. The project fell apart before it even saw its first client. I was stuck. I've tried everything: mentorship, business courses, working with psychologists and coaches, but nothing helped me move forward. I kept jumping from one thing to another, only to burn out and feel disappointed in myself again and again. One day it hit me. If I don't try something different, something new this time, I might have to let go of my dream, helping people through my own business. After yet another failed project, I met a mystic. In desperation, I decided to give it a try, something I would never consider before. Through working with her, I started to trust this mystical side of the world a little bit more. Mostly because I've seen results in my own life. She helped me find my niche, connect psychology and dancing, and I've launched an online therapy training. It was my first successful project. And that mystic was the first person who told me that I have this potential in me to work with people's energy. But I didn't believe her at the time. And eventually I just walked away from working with her. But soon I was lucky enough to meet my true teacher. Like me, she had a degree in psychology, and she combined that knowledge with esotericism and shamanism. She knew how to work with me gently, helping me overcome my resistance and open up to my power. I started learning basics: concentration, breathing, self-exploration. Then I moved to more advanced techniques: deep meditation, healing, energy reading, channeling. When I overcame my fears, my doubts, I started expressing my mystical side, my magical side, and I started receiving confirmations that I was on the right path. My family supported me. My grandma even told me that healing runs in our blood. Two of my grandmothers were respected healers in their villages. Other powerful confirmation came when I made my first earnings through working with energy. I understood that people needed that. And then I got feedback from people. Even when I didn't know any detail about situation, I would read it. I would tell them everything they needed to hear, and I would share a helpful advice. These successes became a sign that all my attempts, all my failures, they led me to that point, to understand that I'm a healer and I can help people on a deeper level. At the beginning of 2025, I received a clear message. I am a healer, and my purpose is to help people to reconnect with themselves, to find their path, to get rid of any doubts and negative programs that's stopping them. Now that I understand who I am and what is my purpose, I plan to expand my network of like minded people. That's the reason why I started this YouTube channel. So you can subscribe, be a part of the community, so you can get new information and get answers to your questions. I'm planning to continue sharing my journey and sharing any information that could help people find their own journey and remove any obstacles on the way. If my story resonated with you, please like this video so more wonderful people can see it. Subscribe to my channel and leave any questions you have in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.